everybody, welcome to another Corey B MTG video. Today we're playing another best of one brew here with the brand new set, Tarkir Dragonstorm. Gonna be playing ourselves a little Mardu token action. Really excited for this one. We have a lot of cards that should work pretty well together. A lot of different synergies in this deck. And I'm excited to see how they actually work. So kind of the main thing we're doing is we're doing the whole mobilize theme, where we're getting a bunch of warriors with Voice of Victory, Stadium Headliner, Zurgo, Thunder Decree being our best creature for sure with mobilize, as well as Howl Squad Heavy is kind of mobilize as well. Getting a bunch of creatures into play, a bunch of tokens that go wide, and then cards that work well with them. All Out Assault is going to be our Mardu just finisher. 5 mana, absolutely end the game most of the time. Getting that extra combat when you have cards like Mardu Siegebreaker or all these Mardu or all these mobilize cards ends up getting really disgusting really quickly. So I can imagine a lot of our games are just going to end when this card comes into play. That being said, we have some of our old cards that are maybe forgotten about. Fear of Missing Out, not so much. That's an incredible card. Delirium is actually a little tricky in this deck. We have the ability to get it, but it involves needing a nesting bot in the yard as an artifact. So it's not easy, but I still think Fear of Missing Out is just good enough where, the pretty much need to kill it is there. Plus it does work really well with Mardu Siegebreaker. But being able to have all these mobilized creatures when they're about to die, instead you can just sacrifice them and put a counter on some of your creatures. Or when they do die, you get some drain triggers. This deck's got a lot of synergies, and the mana is actually pretty solid. Just the fast land, pain land combo should lead to us, more than likely being able to cast our spells on curve, and should lead to some really quick victories with this deck. So before we get into it, of course, let's check out our sponsors for our YouTube stream. For our YouTube videos, excuse me. First up, it's KMC. If you are interested in any KMC sleeves or this new Mox deck box that you see behind me, follow the URL below and then use that promo code in the top left part of your screen. Save yourself 15% off. I love them. I love them. Mine's teal blue. Can't see it with the green screen, but really incredible stuff. High quality deck boxes for sure. Next up, we have Heavy Play. If you are interested in any Heavy Play products, feel free to head over, follow that URL above me, and get any of these cool products you see behind me, as well as some of their new ones. Their carrier case, which is really, really high quality. I absolutely love it. Store a bunch of your commander decks, stuff like that, or just, a bunch of your standard decks, any kind of decks you got laying around. And then my favorite ETB playmat. Their newest collection of, I had it upside down. Their newest collection of artist playmats is by far my favorite. So I believe they have those in all colors. So go check them out if you're interested. Let's play some Mardu. All right, let's give this a shot. On the play, we at least have bot into voice. Now we will, if we can top deck a red source in the next 2 turns, I feel amazing. If not necessarily ideal. But, I mean, if we can get one, it's going to be nasty. All right, not great. I don't want my next turn to just be a nesting bot. Oh, if I can do this. All right, I was going to say they survive. But, all right, a mountain, and I feel like we win. Oh, hey-oh. All right, to get the heavy down or Zurgo. Zurgo does seem a little better. Zurgo's pretty busted. And now next turn we can double spell. This nesting bot's been doing some good work. All right, opponent's on Sultai. I believe a couple days ago we played a nice little Sultai deck. Is our opponent copying us? How dare they? All right. Well, I think I want to cast the 2 things. Go, go. Play another 2-1 and take that. This is full charge 2, so we can add some extra mana. Not that we really need to. Okay. I don't believe we have a basic. Yeah, all right. I've played a lot of greedy decks here, I must say. All right, so let's start with FOMO. Draw a card. All right, and we'll attack. That's going to be amazing for next turn if we can... Honestly, as long as they don't wrath the board. As long as they don't wrath, I feel amazing. Don't wrath, don't wrath, don't wrath. Jace, the perfected mind, that is the absolute opposite of wrathing, for sure. Oh, especially if they hit FOMO here. Oh, yeah. Ghost Vacuum, huh? Okay, well, I'm going to play this. Let's see, are they dead? 8, 9, only 9 damage. Oh, wait, 9, 10, 11, they're dead. Okay, yeah, I think they are. Xaxes dead. Yes. Yes, we've done it. Mardu Siegebreaker is a real card. Let's beat some more people down. All right, on the play, no 1-drop, but we have a non-painful mana base, and we can curve 2 into 3, so we're definitely going to keep. Say hello to our friendly opponent. Nice. All right, so I probably want to play something that is a little defensive instead of playing this. So, all right, let's go FOMO, discard a land. Excellent. We have a plan. Now, how are you going to get through this FOMO? Okay. Whenever another... Okay, so that's the flying thing. Now, do we want to just start our engines up here? That's not bad. Or just play our Zergo. Our Zergo is just definitely, like, always our best card. But if it dies, of course, that makes it worse. I will start with the heavy. And then we'll attack with our 2 creatures. Alright, we'll see how this goes. And then Zergo into all-out strike for the win is kind of our plan. Can't imagine this wouldn't be lethal. Okay. Opponent is trying to do similar things here, it would seem. And they say go. Probably still just Zergo. We'll have to throw away a token this time around. But I think that is okay. We'll throw away that 1/1. Couldn't get our creature out there to start gaining some value off of it quite yet. But next time, if we don't hit the land for all-out assault, then we can double creature. But we'll see. They are doing some stuff. Turn 1 this, turn 2 that, turn 3 double spell. Pretty strong. God, this can get to be just gigantic, huh? All right, our opponent is popping off. Opponent is completely popping off. Wow, these mobilizes trigger so much. Still didn't want to do anything. Coward. No, I'm just kidding. Still think I just want to play my 2 creatures. I don't have any good attacks, once again. So yeah, let's do this. All right. Let's get rid of that. Here's our little combo in action. Oh, I do like that increases that. Okay, actually, that unlocks a possibility for next turn. I can start my engines and tap this. Let's see if we die first. But next turn, I can do some stuff. Yeah, we might be dead here. This is so many tokens. Well, it's either we're dead or they're dead. That's what it seems like, at least. Wow. Okay. Yikes. So we have 6 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 8. 19's getting through, but we can sack some creatures to live. So let's do that. So let's kill this. Whenever another creature you control dies. Oh, I gain life whenever something enters. Okay, I'm dead, right? 8. Dang it. Yeah. All right, that was pretty sweet. Opponent popped off with this Squire. Oh my god. All right. I mean, that was just awesome. That was just awesome. I thought we were really doing it, but we were just one turn away from doing our thing. And opponent just attacked for 22 in the air. Yikes. Okay. To make this up. Oh, yeah, baby. I was going to say make it a perfect draw, but here we go. Now we're cooking. All right. And then we'll have the option of FOMO, discarding one of these, or just playing one of our Vampire Knights. Good old Evolving Wilds. All right, we're 1-1 with this deck. I think we can be 4-1. I usually play about 5 per video here with these best of 1 brews. All right, so I think we can safely attack first. And yeah, let's just get one of these down. This isn't the best Fear of Missing Out deck. I didn't put it, you know, if I put more removal in it and I could diversify my card types, it would be better. But I wanted to try to be as all-in as possible to just see if this shell has legs. This card has been nice. I've lost to this a few times. Yeah. Cultivate on a giant creature. Pretty good stuff. All right, we're going to play Zurgo. Zurgo is a great combo here. And we'll get these in there and say go. Nothing to really go way over the top right now, though. See what they do. They're going to have a good turn here, but even just like a big dragon, I feel pretty terrified. Okay. Oh, these are awesome. Whenever you cast some dragons, you get to return them. Pretty fancy, but not great for them right now. Let's see if could they maybe be dead next turn? Probably not. Okay, now definitely not. Let's see what they go to kill. Probably my Zurgo. All right. At least I have this value. All right, so let's start with this and discard our second Vampire Knight. Okay. Play another one of these, and we will attack and then say go. And try to win next turn if they can't do anything too impressive to stop us here. All the basics, huh? That card. Well, we do get to at least keep some of our stuff alive. So let's kill this, and then we can leave the nesting bot, because then we'll get another 2/1. Oh, it is just a 1/1. So I can either make this a 7-power creature, or I can have a 1/1. Guess it's just better to just make this larger, huh? Okay. Wow, that card's incredible. Well, we're pretty much out of gas now. I don't think I can beat much anymore. I'll play this and be sad and say go. That was where we were supposed to draw that assault strobe. Oh, I guess we top decked the land, so that wouldn't have worked. All right, let's hope they can't deal with a giant creature. I mean, they can deal with it with just a land. A land, and I still can't kill them next turn. That's unfortunate. And there's tapped. Oh, yep. Okay, well, that's impressive. All right, our opponent is popping off. We get to loot. Really good card. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, only 2 lands. No big deal. Let's hope that they're not also dragons. Oh, they're dragons? Great. Well, we need a hell of a draw, and I don't know if one even exists. That is not going to be it. All right, good game. Can't beat that. All right. We're not doing great with Mardu, but I got faith we can at least salvage around a 3-2 or so. All right, so let's do this. Now we have a decent curve. We at least have a 1-drop. Llanowar Elf. This deck definitely is so far feeling like we need a little bit of removal, but removal is overrated. Let's just cast stuff. All right, that's a pretty good start. Ooh, okay, that's going to be nice. That is going to be really nice. Now, I do want to play Fear of Missing Out, I think, but I also just want to curve out. So, is it better for me to play this for now? I think it is. Let's do that. And we'll say go. And if they go to kill that, that's totally fine as well. Can't really beat any gigantic 5-drop. Like, if they just cast an Overlord, I feel like I'm dead. All right. Drawing cards. They're not afraid of me at all. I don't blame them. All right. Okay. Ooh, that was a nice draw. So we're definitely going to play that. And then we'll go into our Mardu Siegebreaker and see if they can deal with it. I haven't been able to actually attack with Zurgo yet. Like, this card seems insane, but man, I just can never get it going. And it looks like I'm not going to now either, huh? All right, let's sack this. Every time that gets to attack every time. I guess I can attack with this once, and then they'll destroy it. Yeah, we're pretty much dead, but we'll give this a shot. Sacrifice this. Let's get in there. See what they want to do. I can sacrifice that at least. But man, them just attacking with Leveler. God, what turn did that Leveler come out? So quick. All right. Take 4, your go. Yeah, they would almost assuredly want to destroy this. And then I can't even beat the Overlord as a blocker. All right. Well, we're getting absolutely wrecked with Mardu, y'all. Absolutely. I could have sacked it, but whatever. They're going to destroy this. Wow, this hasn't been close. This has not been close. All right, I guess our Mardu deck sucks. We're learning that. You know, but that's the point of this whole YouTube channel is we learn what's good and what's bad. I don't like just showing you only the decks I win with, so you best believe you're going to see me go 1-4 with a Mardu deck where I'm having a horrible time as well. I can't win. We're going to draw our card here and just scoop it up. And we'll play one more. I'm not a fan of this deck, but we'll see if we can at least get a second win. We started so good, and now it's just fallen off the cliff. But our opponent's deck was really nice as well. And Ugin has wrecked me every time our opponent has played it. So, all right, let's play one last game. All right, getting our rematch here against Jebaholic. I believe they just beat us a second ago. I'm going to keep once again. I don't have high hopes with this deck anymore. We've been getting crushed. But, you know, we can get a 1-drop here. Nope, 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 nope. All right, we'll just play this and say go. And if our Zergo can live, maybe we can do something here. All right, we got a choice now. I am going to go Voice of Victory here, as they can't kill it. I mean, they can't with Forests anyways. They couldn't kill it, and then into the Zergo where they don't have to, where we don't have to sacrifice is actually pretty sweet. So, mobilize, get to keep them around. Yeah, there we go. Now, can we beat them? Rematch, rematch. That's pretty good. All right, we are getting a bunch of mobilized creatures. But if we go like this and this, would I want to attack with Zergo? So whenever a creature comes in, I gain. Whenever a creature dies, lose. So if I attack with all, they block here. They take 4, 5, 6, 7. They go to 10, and then I sack 1. Yeah, so they go to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I have 9. I can all but kill them. I can put them to 1. But I think that's okay. Maybe that means I just leave Zergo back. Or maybe I should have attacked and then post-combat played Zergo. Whatever. YOLO it. We're going to have to sack all our warriors here, though, which is unfortunate. So our battlefield is not going to look like this. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, now I think I only have to sacrifice these, though. Create 2 attack. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. So, yeah, let's put a stop here. Okay. All right, so we got to go sack. Sack. The fact that we get to keep 2 of them is nice. Okay. There we go. Resolve them all. And yeah, we're 1 short of killing them. But we have the bigger creature. Okay. Probably getting rid of our... Yeah. Yep, get rid of it. Okay. Let's see if we can kill them. Oh, we definitely would have killed them with this. I think they only take 4 here, which is obnoxious. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything next turn anyways, but, you know, this is still obnoxious. So let's go like this. And discard Zergo. That also would have been lethal if we could have played it earlier. And then let's attack. Okay, so let's sack this. Have them take 4. Go to 1. Play another Voice of Victory and hope they can't stop it. They popped off last time we played them though, so we'll see. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. God, this would be depressing to lose again. Oh my god, they're totally gonna do it again, aren't they? Oh my god. Have they officially stabilized? Yeah, of course they have. Oh my god. And it's a tap land. I hate everything. I hate everything. Okay, well, I guess we'll do this and we'll play All Out Assault next turn and hope it's enough. Which it just won't be. And our opponent is going to stabilize at 1 and beat us again. Yep. This Mardu deck has been my least favorite I've played out of the brews. And Ugin has wrecked us multiple times. God, does this even do anything? Of course it doesn't. Unless they attack all. Maybe? Well, let's give it a shot. I don't think it's anywhere near enough. If they didn't play that Llanowar... No, it wouldn't have mattered. Next to combat. Well, we lose again. Right? I don't get another combat, right? Okay. All right. Well, Mardu was a failed experiment, to say the least. We'll be putting this deck immediately into the trash, where we will not be ever playing this deck ever again. So if you like decks that fail as much as you like decks that do well, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.